God. My first teaching assignment was in Orlando, Florida, in the church school there. And it was a loving church, but they could not really support a church school at that time. I went there to teach grades 5 through 8, but when I got there, I had to teach 3 through 8. I never got paid. They could not, at that time, afford to pay for a teacher. They had Academy Day, like in April in those days. And in spite of not having money, my little 8th graders, I wanted them to have the exposure. So I brought my 8th graders to Oakwood for Academy Days. And while I was in Huntsville, Dr. Cooper, Emerson Cooper, who was the chairman of the Division of Natural Science, says, I've been trying to find you. We need a math teacher next year. Will you be willing to come? And of course, if that meant that I was going to get paid, I'd say, yes, I'll be happy to come.
In high school, mathematics came sort of easily to me. I got to college, I did mathematics and languages. So I went on, did my bachelor's degree, then I went on to the master's degree. I completed the master's degree 1 year after I got my bachelor's degree. Then we got a call to come to Oakwood, my wife and I. So we came down and we agreed that we would be coming here for 3 years, but we're still here. That was in 1964.
When I was about to complete my graduate studies at the master's level, I was contacted by Oakwood to say that there would be a position available for fall. But at that time I said, no, I do not want to teach. I've never wanted to teach, so that would not be a good fit for me. So time went by. I ended up in Huntsville because I took a summer internship position at Army Missile Command at Redstone Arsenal. And in the late summer, August, the president contacted me to say that the position was now available again because the person who had taken the position would not be able to come. So would I please, take that position? So I said, no, I have applied for a permanent position here where I am, so I think not. He did not take no for an answer. So after several rounds of will you and no, I can't, I finally gave what I thought was my final no. I had been praying all along that the Lord would help me make the right decision. So my final prayer was, Lord, if I have made the wrong decision, and even though I've said, no, this is it, end of story, let the institution contact me once again. So later that afternoon, I heard a knock at my door, and the division chairperson was standing there. So I just yielded. I said, okay, Lord, this is your answer to my prayer, so I will take the position.
I always knew in the back of my head that I would come back to Oakwood. Oakwood has such an impression on people, and it did me, that you want to give back. I didn't know when I would come back. I thought maybe it would have been later in life, perhaps. But over the years, as I pursued different goals that I had in life, I would get a call from Oakwood University saying, hey, we have a position available. Would you be interested in coming and applying and so forth? And the time just wasn't right. And God has a way of letting you know when the time is right. And back in 2010, I received a call from Mrs. Dobbins, and she said that, well, I have a position available, would you be interested in applying for the position? And at that time, I thought about it, I prayed about it, and the Lord let me know that the time was right.
Funding was a serious challenge because we actually needed more faculty. We needed adequate faculty to cover well all of the courses that we were offering. We had to rely on the assistance of part-time faculty, and this worked well sometimes and sometimes it didn't. So it was a challenge that we could not get the faculty that we felt we needed.
It seems like administrators really don't understand what a mathematics program has to be like. And I worked hard. I taught full load. I was on 11 committees at one time, one semester. And these things just got me busy, year after year.
One of the biggest challenges that I have is not having the resources that I need to do some of the things that I'd like to do. The budget allows us to do a lot of our everyday things. But when it comes to doing additional things that I believe that the students need, such as going on trips, I want them take them to organizations where they're actually working in mathematics and computer science so that they can see hands-on what is going on out there.
We introduced the computer science program. It was a fight also because we couldn't get the teachers to teach computer science. They wanted to work in industry because they're getting more money there. One administrator said to me, well, the wheel that squeaks the loudest gets the grease. Wow, that really discouraged me. I said, I'm not going to put this computer science program aside. I'm going to stick with it until we have something going. And I think we have something going now.
I would want them to know you are braver, you're smarter, more capable than any generation that has passed. I see my role as an older person to give you the support, to give you the encouragement, to help you find ways by which you can be successful. You know, some young people think I can't, but you can. You have far more exposure at your age than we had at the same age when we were that age. So you have it. And it's a matter of using it and believing with God all things are possible. You can do it. That's what I want the young people to know, that you can do it.
When it comes to departmental needs, you have to be persistent. Be persistent and be firm. Make your need known and do not back off.
To be a chair of the mathematics and computer sciences department, you have to be very passionate about the students and realize that that is why you're here.
I designed the computer science program with help from some guys from UH. I designed the engineering program, engineering applied math, with help from UH. And then I brought in Mr. Jerry's for computer science, Dr. Patel, Dr. Osei for physics. I'm proud of it. Yeah.
To watch and then to see the lives that that the Lord has allowed me to touch, the ministers that the Lord has allowed me to teach or to work with, their families. It has just been so rewarding. I would not give anything for what God has done for me. in providing that opportunity for me to work with young people.
I believe that the Department of Math and Computer Science is the best kept secret on this campus, as well as in Huntsville. And I might even go as well to say Alabama and the United States, you know, because we produce so many wonderful students who leave here and they're very, very successful. However, our department, we don't toot our own horn very well. My vision would be for our students and our department to be recognized as a department that produces quality students within the whole state, the whole city of Huntsville, for a start. And of course we can, you know, build on that so that we can be known for, you know, in the whole country. People will recognize, oh, you know, you came from Oakwood University, Math and Computer Sciences Department. Oh, you know, you're hired.